The house with a star inside. One day, a child who was at home with a busy grandmother sighed. "You sound frustrated," said the grandmother. "Yes," the child replied, "I am bored. I have drawn pictures, I have written stories, I have sang songs, and I have played games. Now I am done with those things, but I do not know what to do next." I wonder what your next project will be then. I'm very sure you'll think of something. Have a good long think about it. The child thought. "Grandmother, will you give me something to do? Can I help you?" The grandmother thought too. "Well," she said, "I have finished winding my wool, but I do need you to find me something. Bring it back, and I will make us something wonderful to share." "What is it?" the child asked. "It is a little red house, with no windows and no doors, but a star inside." The child repeated the words, and then set out to seek the little red house, with no windows and no doors, but a star inside. It went out up to the tallest hill to look down on the village and search for such a house. There on the meadow was a shepherd with his sheep. "Excuse me," said the child, "do you know of a little red house with no windows and no doors, but a star inside?" The shepherd thought. "The night sky is where to find stars, and there is no door or window to the sky, though it is not red. You might ask the blacksmith. When the forge is working, all the doors and windows are closed, and I have seen red sparks flying from his hammer like shooting stars." "Thank you," said the child, who petted the sheep and began to walk down to the blacksmith shop by the river. The shop was not little, nor was it red. "Can you help me find a little red house with no windows and no doors, but a star inside?" The blacksmith thought. "Well, the teacher at the school knows all about stars, and most other things too. You might ask her, and she'll surely want to help you." The child thanked the blacksmith and watched him work for a little while longer before setting off to the schoolhouse to ask the teacher for help there. Now the teacher had books all about the night sky, and books about homes around the world, and a big box of crystals that sparkled like stars. But she had no little red house without windows or doors, and no real stars in any box. "This sounds like something you need to think about for longer," she told the child. "Go take a break under the apple tree in the orchard and enjoy a nice long think time." The child helped put away the crystals, thanked the teacher, and walked out into the orchard. The child lay down beneath an apple tree and thought and thought and thought until the afternoon became early evening, and an apple fell right out of the tree nearby. "Oh, how lovely," said the child. "I'll bring it home to Grandmother and we'll share." When Grandmother saw the child return with the apple, she was delighted. "I knew you would keep thinking about it until you found it." She took the apple, washed it in the kitchen, and then cut it, top half and bottom, giving the child one half and taking one for herself. And that's where they found the star. Here's how to find the star inside your apple. There it is. And one to share.